And guys, I just got through watching, man. I just got through watching. I'm going to try to stay calm in this video. Coach Shelton Harrison is going to try to remain calm, and that's just the way that is. I'm going to try to remain calm, but, I just watched the post-fight interview with Holly Holm. I just watched it, man. And you know what? Holly Holm said a lot of things in that video that resonated. It resonated within my spirit. You see, Holly Holm, they asked Holly Holm, they said, Holly, why would you take a fight with Miesha Tate when, you could have made $8 million, in a rematch with Ronda Rousey or something to that extent? I know that's the dollar figure that's been being thrown around out there. Holly Holm said, I don't really care. I don't care about the money. I don't care about anything. She said, I just want to fight the best. I just want to fight. Holly Holm said, I just want to fight. All I want to do is fight. She said, that's it. I don't care about all this other stuff. Holly Holm said, I just want to fight. Now, I understand, man. The girl is worried about her freaking legacy, man. Holly Holm she want to be the best, and the only way to be the best is you fight the best. And she took that challenge. She took the challenge, and she said, listen, who do I want to fight next? She said, I want to fight Miesha Tate again tomorrow. Guys, the sport of boxing, UFC on that end, UFC on that end is light years ahead of boxing. And see, I started really looking at the sport of boxing. I started looking at the landscape of it. You look at UFC, man. It's very rare that these guys are trying to drain each other. Like, hell, Nate Diaz couldn't even make the weight, man. He couldn't even make the weight, so what did they do, man? They had to agree on 170 pounds. I mean, and Conor McGregor, you didn't hear him coming out in the news complaining and crying about, he couldn't make, man, Conor McGregor was like, look, the best man win. And I know a lot of people don't like Conor McGregor because of the comments about the Jesus thing. I want to talk about Conor McGregor, the fighter. I'm not finna take a crap on him, man. I mean, I'm not, because he manned up and he said, listen, the better man won. He manned up and he said, I just want to fight. It's common in these UFC people, man, except for Ronda Rousey. But it's very common in these UFC fighters, man. They just want to fight. They don't care about all this other stuff. Like, can y'all believe the damn madness going on? Like, we can't see Canelo Cotto. We can't see Triple G and Canelo because, Canelo want to drain the man down to 155 pounds. We couldn't see Triple G versus Andre Ward because Triple G wanted to drain Andre Ward down to 164 pounds. I mean, do y'all kind of see that this kind of buffoonery is going on in the sport? It's crazy. You're not hearing that. Like, Holly Holm said, listen, I want to fight Chris Cyborg. Holly Holm on an interview said, I want to fight Chris Cyborg at 145. Not, she got to meet in the middle of me. She got to meet me at 140. Not, she got to come down to 135. No. Holly Holm said, I want to fight her at the weight she's comfortable at. People, boxing need to take a page out of this, man. Like, literally, boxing need to take a page. We can hate Conor McGregor all we want to. We can hate Conor McGregor. But people, let's talk about Conor McGregor, the fighter. The guy said something. He said, listen, man, I put up my deuce, I put my guards, I threw my punches, and he took my punches. He said, the better man won. He said, but when I'm in a fight, he said, there's no way. I'm going to come back to that weight class. And he said that he going to fight again because he said, don't nobody in lightweight got nothing for him. Can't nobody in lightweight touch him. That's what he said. And he believes that, man. So he moved up 2 weight classes to get a challenge, man. The guy, they're daring to be great. Whether you guys like it or not, man, as a fighter, these Holly Holm, Conor, they're daring to be great. They're daring to be great, man. They don't want to duck anybody. They take offense to that. If somebody's saying that somebody's better than you and you don't want to fight them, they are offended. They want to fight. They want to fight. Nate Diaz, same way, man. They get offended. Nate Diaz, everybody picked Nate Diaz to lose this fight. Everybody. Nobody gave him a shot, man. He was the only one. He wanted to fight, man. These UFC guys, they just want to get in the ring and draw blood. These fighters, man, they asking for all this crazy stuff, man. Boxers are fighting over who coming to the ring first. I mean, are you kidding me, man? Like, are you kidding me? They're arguing over who's coming to the ring first. Arguing. Then you got fighters, man. You got boxers fighting guys not even on their level, man. And I can give you a couple of fights, man. Hell, that Rod Salka fight, I'm sorry, with Danny Garcia, I still can't get that crap out of my system. I just can't do it. I cannot get that Rod Salka fight out of my system, and that's just the way that is. I mean, that had to be one of the worst fights to ever been made. Okay? It just had to be. And people, whether we like it or don't like it, and we can't blame Al Heyman for that. Because Danny Garcia, they got a say-so on that. They have a say-so. But he wanted a soft touch. But he took a too soft a touch for that. I mean, we can keep going on and on about some of the mismatches, man. That's like when Vasily Lomachenko fought a Thai fighter, man. He fought a doggone Thai fighter. Somebody with no experience that Bob Arum just found somewhere in Thailand. I mean, people, this is what's going on in boxing. That's why, man, you put a boxing video out there, you're lucky to get, a couple of views, anybody from people outside the sport, casual fans. You put a UFC video up, man, it don't matter who you're talking about. The UFC fans, they're into it because they know that the best are fighting the best. It ain't even the fact that we putting these videos up to get views. I mean, yeah, you want people to watch your video, but people, the UFC fans understand that the best are fighting the best in the UFC and the best not fighting the best in boxing. And that's just the way that is. I mean, it's rare that you have a boxer, man, that fight the best people. That era, man, for real is gone. It's gone. I mean, you got a lot of fighters, man. You have a lot of fighters, man, that for whatever reason, man, they don't want to fight the best. Like you got Adrian Broner draining Showtime Sean Porter. Like, what is that about? Adrian Broner draining Showtime Sean Porter. People saying that Errol Spence can't get a shot at this person because he's too young. He's still green. He's still a prospect, but don't nobody want to fight him. You got Billy Joe Saunders, Danny Jacobs. You got them guys ducking Triple G. You got Triple G don't want to get in the ring with Andre Ward at 168, but he want to fight Carl Froch, and then he'll go down to 154 to fight Mayweather. People, what the hell is this? What is this, y'all? I mean, seriously, guys, what is this? I mean, people, I don't get it. And then you got Billy Joe Saunders, man, openly, admittedly talking about Triple G can beat him and any other 160-pounder on the same night. I mean, you don't hear that in UFC. You don't hear no UFC fighter talking about somebody can beat me and 5 other people in the same night. I mean, this is where we at in the sport of boxing, y'all. This is where we at. And that's why we'll never get the fights that we want to see. I mean, can y'all, and I remember, man, the one thing that pissed me off the most, man, you had Adrian Broner, Lamont Peterson, Danny Garcia, Robert Guerrero. You had them on one fight card, and none of them fought each other. Like, that pissed me off. I remember that. None of these guys fought each other. None of them. And people, it's crazy. It's crazy. We as fight fans, we in boxing, it's a shame, man, that we can never see the fights we want to see. And it's not even because that these promoters don't have the ability to. It's just they don't want to. They want to protect their fighters. There's no way. I mean, to understand, try to explain to me. And I'm a Canelo fan, but I still have a hard time, okay, why not fight Triple G at 160? Okay, I'm not a Triple G fan, but try to explain to me. Why not go up one weight class and fight Andre Ward? Andre Ward would come down to 168 to fight Triple G. Why? Why are we not doing this? Why is this not happening? People, I can't get it. But we want Floyd Mayweather to move up 2 weight classes to fight at 160 to fight Triple G. What the heck, man? And then we got Canelo fighting a welterweight. I mean, man, what is going on in the sport of boxing, y'all? I mean, this is crazy. And people, I think, man, really and truly, from here on out, I'm gonna cancel my Box Nation subscription. I'm gonna cancel it, and I'm just gonna stream every single fight, man. And I think if enough people start doing that crap to boxing, I'm talking about stream these fights. If enough people do it, I guarantee y'all, man, they gotta change. See, we can't get on YouTube and complain about it. See, what we gotta do, man, honestly, and I'm gonna make a video a week, man, really, and start talking about the issue, man. Because in the YTBC, honestly, if more of us, we stream fights, and then we hitting these guys in their pocket where it hurt, I guarantee you these guys will have to put the fights on that we want to see. See, they're going to figure out a way to make it work. They will figure out a way to make this work. See, you can't complain about it, man. You got to hit big corporations in their pocket. That's how they listen to you. So we start hitting these Golden Boy and all these other promoters, man. We start getting these promoters right where it hurt, in the pocket. And then we'll start seeing these fights that we want to see. See, don't no company want to take no loss. From here on out, I ain't getting into no. I'm streaming every fight that I want to see. I'm streaming every single fight. I'm going to stream every fight, and that's just the way that is. I ain't paying no more cable. I ain't paying nobody anything else until I start seeing fights that I really want to see. And I'm starting this today. Man, I'm boycotting every single boxing match. I'm streaming them all, unless it is a fight that we really want to see. Like Walters and Lomachenko, guess what? I won't be streaming that fight. I'll be watching that. I'll be watching that. I'll pay for it. Because that's a fight that I want to see. At the time I want to see it. All these other fights, these matches, or these big stars, big names in boxing, if it ain't a fight that I want to see, when I want to see it, I'm streaming it. And I'm finna hit these big promoters in their pocket, and that's just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.